Aspas Icy Impact battle.
Do you know what happens if all the number 1 seeds choose the same team to make it through? The 1 to 4 teams get randomized, and then they pick. Okay, G2 on defense, LEV on attack.
Started then. Pistol round to begin. On to Breeze. Defense side for G2.
And speaking about Valentastra, this is the smoke that I was mentioning that you will frequently be getting.
Yeah, it would just be done in whatever order
It's real nice for the anchoring players.
People pick out.
It certainly is.
Just cuts up the site as the attackers try to get involved. Position being played here by LEV.
Another one where
one person
is the fake.
Or 2 person fake over towards B. We got a knife. We got a drone. And the idea is that the Yoru TP's over towards B, so there's less people on A.
Have to see if we can stall and delay this one out of it.
Yoru just got 1 tap though, so it doesn't really matter. Dude, he so nearly got an extra kill there.
Be thinking it maybe favors the LEV players still. Gonna slow it down. Dart rebound, shock darts as well to delay. Trying to pull rotations potentially into Mazzino, who's just locked himself down into mid. There is no attempt at the plan just yet.
He's waiting for the mid lurk. He knows that there's going to be one, and he's found it. Great awareness from LEV before the plan.
Jonah P might be able to sneak himself into another one. Slight spot, and no one is wise to it. Combining it together.
Oh my god, this was sick.
Really just Jonah
They
P.
had no idea. He chilled so long back of sight. Smoke goes up, and then just as he's about to swing as well, he tells Jonah P to put his smoke
but he will
up.
not be given it. G2 too good with the discipline.
That was massive, man. It was looking so bad. Wait, he was the Viper, right? Was it Valen? Dude, I was looking at the minimap. Who actually was this? Was it Valen or was it Jonah? It's Jonah P, so he put his smoke up.
And as soon as Icy goes down,
that was unreal.
You can't play around the smoke anymore. But then Jonah P somehow sneaks back in with a second smoke from Valen.
Yeah, that was Astra diff as well. That Astra giving him that extra smoke.
Sick usage of the
Karen Classic, yeah, he's doing that smoke all day.
Value you could possibly ask for.
Might be interesting for LEV. They might not have played against many Astras. I don't know how many teams do it in
how to get inside of them, either
Americas.
by double facing or using util. Oh,
okay, sure.
After the pistol.
Well, we keep up the form of G2 winning every pistol. 3-0 so far.
You want to make sure that everything's working properly, I suppose. Already we're seeing that G2 do have some decent ideas about what, how their defense system is going to operate.
Revisiting, the composition again, but this time with the Astra in it. It does give you, like you said, you see that smoke we've already pointed out. I think it gives you a lot of util to set up and refight.
Going on with this PC, man.
And on the attack side, you're going to be finding them in the post plan. A little bit shored up and better. I'm going to pull to try and play King. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like
the problem.
Yeah, the sad face that King pulled at us earlier on, I guess it was his audio issue then because it's crop back up again.
We will have time, potential to run some assets as well. Some stimuli on the screen for me.
The stimuli is watching King talk to the
that's not good enough. I need Subway Surfers. I need it in the corner. I need dancing fruits. I need.
Have I seen Life's Clove? No, not yet. It's a
clash between
it's on the VOD review list.
Different ends of the spectrum in terms of people's expectations. I think everyone's expectation here, we heard it from the desk as well, is that LEV should be coming out and winning Breeze.
Yeah, expectations though are, listen, they've been flipped on their heads over the course of this stage and even the playoffs themselves, I think.
Have. I mean, they were in map 1.
Yeah, certainly. Well, I hear that we heard from Tex a little bit earlier about a familiar opponent, of course, his team, maybe a little bit more. We're going to be gleaming from this song. Take it away.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
Yeah, I wouldn't say you have to be really scared of anyone individually on that team. No offense to my voice. But they play really, really well as a team.
Can I review it on stream before Shanghai starts? Yeah, that's the plan.
And honestly, they do have some individual shooters. I'm not going to lie. I think LEV, Trent, Valen, especially Jonah. Honestly, all of them, they're all insane. So just got to watch out for their teamwork, really.
If you're looking at individuals to take over from the side of G2, as Tex
really,
describes
yeah, I'm getting Pacific vibes, man.
I think
same content's getting used.
This is certainly one that I would be looking for. You saw him walk out on the pistol round as well. It's going to be pretty solid when he's in an anchor spot. But he's also, if you just look at the stats, the maps where LEV is able to play Killjoy are where he comes.
Do we get a video of me going in on NRG? I don't really like shitting on teams, man, too much. I try and stick with the positives.
It's not really his strengths personally.
But
even though G2 were
it's been tempting with that
decent start. I think it's going to be a team effort.
That's a good point. Yeah, it's a great point. Honestly, if I'm thinking in my head, it was rolling through, like, do I want to test production? Can I ask them for a stat card of Leaf on Killjoy versus Leaf on Cypher?
I couldn't tell you the numbers off the top of my head. I can tell you that.
There's a difference, though. There is a difference.
There is a big difference, yeah. But I think some of that, you've got to say, is also down to the fact that they just haven't been winning on Breeze. You know, it's not like I've done a deep dive into how good Leaf is on Cypher, but I think some of it's for sure just the fact that you're more tethered to your sight.
Yeah, the best maps really are when Leaf is playing a Killjoy as well, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah, I think that would be fair to say. But they're going to have their hands full dealing with this Leviathan team, and it looks like the situation might be starting to get resolved here as we get the in-ears back in and King loads on the over-ear headphones, testing things out, and looking to get back into round 2.
Yep, get the energy back up as well.
Exactly, I think that's a big thing for LEV. They were talking about that yesterday, about getting energized, about feeling it. They're already 1-0 up in the series, but you don't want to take your foot off the pedal. You want to make sure that you're still bringing your A game in all of these spots, and especially because some of the things where we've really seen Leviathan thrive are where they are able to pick a moment and go for a fight.
Night, Lexi.
And
Take it
actually
easy.
calling those timings, that is based on your, you know, how you're feeling in the moment, and not just going into the autopilot of playing your standard protocols, looking to try to disrupt.
Well, we're getting into the action soon enough, it looks like. The chairs are
I'm still
back up,
mad,
propped
dude.
up in position.
Yeah, anytime Aspas goes from horizontal to vertical, you know it's getting real.
Then I think we just got to accept that Hamster's
plenty of
the
time
most
to think about what they
antisocial.
might want to do on this
Kind of
round
me
here.
just in hamster form.
Deep knife. Again, that's going to be catching on to Leaf. They're going to go fast still to pull. It delays the eventual push and pull from all these players, but eventually going to be overwhelming that spot still. Valen's there to pick up the pieces. The aim on point.
Down B.
And fast hits like this over towards B, they're just not going to be that successful for LEV. Com takes one, but when you have to get through the pull, Icy's got a teleport over here as well.
For God's sake.
And you've got Leaf setups to try to get through. That's way too much.
I'm going to be paying close attention, I think, to Leaf's positioning here on the defense. One of the things I notice is, you know, when you see a Cypher player and are uncomfortable, and they're playing that tight one and done corner, you get caught up by a knife more than often. If that keeps happening...
At the same time, though,
yeah, that's true.
Even if he's suppressed in this position, that pull on the floor, and the fact that you have Viper utility to potentially play around too, it does give him a little bit of a buffer.
Yeah,
Might be the lights, maybe. Maybe it's too bright, but
they can delay.
G2 have just got so many layers to what they can do on the defense now that they've added the Astra into the equation.
Moving around the players
okay,
as well.
bonus rounds, and they decide to stack 3 people towards A, and they wanted to push close. They kind of wanted to,
close here.
they wanted to just fast punish them once they took A main there, I'm pretty sure.
The damage exchange.
We have Anchor of...
as well.
Interesting.
One of the things that G2
Oh,
don't do
Anchor
very much
of
on their defense
Astra
side
over
across
towards
all of their
B.
map pool is try to
They kind of,
re-clear
it's pretty much
and
just a
look for
full
info
retake.
back in these kind of spots. Icy doesn't do it because he's not particularly aggressive.
Drone goes
They
in
don't
over
have
towards A
as
main,
many
so the
set
question mark
plays.
that is
They're
here
gonna
just got
invest
cleared.
the
It
drone here,
didn't
though,
clear
and
the
Trent
corner.
realizes nobody's in A main anymore.
Yeah, the recon
Unfortunately
clears
for
the
G2,
corner.
it's only Leaf right now defending the B site, and Valen's got to book it to get over there in time.
Going for a split. Players up through mid. Holding their ground for now.
Yeah, Yori's kind of close though for the rotate.
They're going to be sending it forwards at least with that.
Anyone got any light armor?
Knife against
No,
the
but
back.
that's
Gonna be
is
taking down the
low.
setup, but not before the cages are sent up and flying down.
Whoa, the timing. Yeah, give him a better gun there. That could have been.
Chances for him to do the most and leave this guy. I mean, he's just an actual imposter in the midst of them. But as the war fades away, so do some of the chances, maybe, for Leviathan. King, gonna try and bail them out. Carve out a path for success. Trent is left alone in a 1v2. A flood attempt from this team brings it down to this. Only advantage Trent has, which is Spike being down, but he's missed the timing. There's a chance there for the shot.
Time is great. Oh boy.
The player's not ready.
The time was so low, and this guy couldn't pick up the spike or something.
That's an unbelievable 1v2.
Yeah, messed up heavy.
Come in the moment, and you see it. Former teammate there, Tex, stunned by what he's witnessed. 3 rounds in a row now for G2. On the bonus.
Giant shots, man.
Red Bull.
What happened to the guy at the
Look
back?
at this.
This guy.
Recon thrown through. Finds the timing just
Yeah,
as
like
King
Com
swings
can.
out from pillar.
Com was shooting
And
the
Com's
recon.
crosshair placement is off because he had to break that recon. Trent's amazed. What a play to go for there.
Barely believe it.
That is complete shock. Wait, not again, man.
What's the bad news,
It's another audio issue.
Another tech pause?
It's another tech pause, another audio issue. I mean, I'm not sure who the culprit is.
I might be able to take a solid guess.
Yeah, he's getting the Rossi treatment.
Looking over at the stage. Yeah, some problems not being solved for it still. How many more token points do we have? Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, this is becoming a serious.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get our best people on the job for that one.
I mean, that is our best people, and they're doing
not
a great
me
job. Not you. We're not going to
me.
send you flying under the desk.
Give me a toolkit. I'll get it solved.
Absolutely not. But yeah, spectacular stuff there from G2 to get up 3-0 at the start of this one.
There's a lot of momentum on the map that we would be favoring LEV, right? As a team, expecting it. I mean, I certainly think of Breeze in that way and fashion. It's a map where your best players can really flex and try and take fights.
I think this is a good opportunity as well. While it looks like this is going to take a while to solve, to zoom out a little bit from this
show
map.
that
Because yesterday we
show
were
a
talking
clip
a lot in
from
that
Tex.
upper bracket
See
final
what he's going
where,
to say about his former
G2
team.
was playing against 100 Thieves about the winner having a big map veto advantage and setting up for that. 100 Thieves with their win in Split, clawing things back towards the end after an 8-4 half that G2. I think Josh Artiel
they got the YouTube up to listen.
Their fingers.
I would agree.
He was talking about it in that coach interview as well. The fact that they were focused internally on making sure stuff like that didn't happen.
On that match for G2 against 100 Thieves on Split, it was 10-4.
G2 is fired up. Yeah, they have a good start.
Split, and they couldn't quite close out the map.
Yeah, you really can't let those get away from you. But again, this match is to get an opportunity to face 100 Thieves and look for revenge. Both of these squads have lost to 100 Thieves on the run through. And whoever wins here today is going to be in the grand finals of our mid-season playoffs for a chance to skip the Swiss stage, but an uphill battle. No matter which way you slice it, doesn't matter how dominantly you win here today. Even if Leviathan smoke this one 3-0, they are still going to be going into the grand finals with a map veto disadvantage, probably forced to play on the permabans, whether that be Sunset for G2 or Split for LEV.
Listen, a hell of a struggle. I mean, Sisyphus will be proud, I think, with the run they'd have to make. Really, they really would. Well, ahead of playoffs, we also sat down with King to talk about why this guy became one of the best IGLs.
Bueno, la primera vez que me convertí en un IGL en Valorant fue poco más de 2 años cuando estaba en Australs, y fue más que nada porque era un rol que había que filear y nadie quería hacerlo, y dije ya, yo lo voy a hacer. Y nada, desde ahí que al principio no me gustaba mucho, la verdad, me costaba, me daba como ansiedad, cómo hacerlo bien, y nada, con el tiempo le agarré el cariño, me enamoré del rol y nada, ahora feliz y orgulloso del IGL que soy hoy en día. Yo creo que ser el IGL tiene una carga muy grande, no solo por lo que implica, sino que cuando las cosas van mal, todos los dedos apuntan al IGL. Y nada, hay que tener mucha resiliencia para aceptar todo eso y aún así querer hacerlo y hacerlo bien. Es un rol estresante, pero al mismo tiempo tener la capacidad de poder sacar adelante al equipo, de ser como la persona de la que todos dependen básicamente. Y que todos
how come if you're Mr. Beast, how come you don't?
Es una sensación muy satisfactoria.
I'm not even gonna give you any acknowledgement. I can't. I tried to. I went for it, but look at your name, bro. Can't do it. Kinda sick though, fair play. What is, man, honestly, one way to enjoy yourself in the tech pause. Fair play, man. Audio issues all day. It's always the audio, man. Weather good here. It's a little bit cold, but I'll take that, to be honest. Yeah, I heard it's like a heat wave there at the moment, right? I think.
Well, we're back into the action. Not quite yet, but we will be soon. I swear to God, we will be soon.
Really?
I'm sure we're getting the issue resolved, and it looks like, yeah, players in the seats. So
yeah, players in seats.
Yeah, here we go. Fist bumps exchange. There we go. Ready
to
get this one going again. 3-0 so far on our map.
How long do we get in?
It's G2 converting that bonus round. Pretty decent beginning. Aspas, what's that doing in your hands?
Going on here?
Rifle.
Just because he's going to get an AWP no matter what.
Away from getting the Blade Storm active, so even if he gets absolutely nothing done here, a death will get him one away and then an ult orb in the next, and he's good to go. So a great time to get a hero rifle into his hand. But if you remember back, it didn't work on Bind. The one time they tried that strategy.
Let's see though. Looks like they're leaning into an A split, mid control and main control. You're going to be seeing probably Com using a drone. Rest of the team trying to follow up with it.
I mean, to be honest, it doesn't look like they want to commit to this. Aspas backing off. When you have a hero rifle,
be an all.
You kind of want to just post Aspas up and see if he can get a pick, and if he fails, see if he can, you know, someone else picks it up.
Jay Benoit, thank you so much for the 3 months, bro. Which region has the best chance of winning Shanghai? Pacific.
Time with a drone, Trent is going to get that recognition.
Pacific because they got Paper X. But honestly, Genji actually looking right today.
Past this one now with Aspas and the dash now activated. He's missed the timing for it, but he's really cut up the corner. I mean, Valen now is going to have a hard time to try and really shut that one down, but it does so.
Okay.
Rooted to the spot. They will not be able to pass any sort of angles.
Give this guy another aim duel.
From the IGL of G2. Stopped all of that danger in the round. There's no chance you can retrieve that Vandal. Alan's got it completely locked.
One enemy remaining.
Cheeky timing from King.
I feel like they keep getting wrecked a little bit by this
eventually punished, so
Astra smoke.
4-0. G2. This is a fantastic lead that they managed to gain, but LEV should now have the weaponry online. Of course, Aspas did invest, so he's going to have to somehow get an orb across the map. G2, they could fit that into their game plan.
Yeah, they absolutely could. I mean, the A ult orb is going to be the one that you go for most of the time. So setting up some kind of play here, where, for example, you have the Yoru trying to flash around and triple swing over towards A main, something of that idea is what you'd be. Now, I see the timer paused at the top.
Oh, boy.
That's not, listen.
This really is Pacific vibes.
I hate to say it, but that is.
Now, when we talk about teams taking things one round at a time, this is not exactly what we normally do.
No,
but
we do not.
G2 are grinding this game out one round at a time.
Yep, even chewing the cables the night before. They're putting all the necessary plans into motion.
Game 776 with the Prime. Thank you for the whole year, bro. Appreciate the support, man. Thank you for using your Prime on me.
I mean, to be honest,
Appreciate you.
It's very distracting when you have issues like this popping up. It can be very difficult to get your head back into the game even when they're resolved, you know? So definitely something for us to keep an eye on when it comes to Leviathan. You've got to deal with a lot of emotions when you're a pro player, but frustration's certainly one of them, and it can come in many shapes and forms.
Yeah, this must be a little bit frustrating.
But listen, again, while we've got a chance to discuss things, I want to continue kind of zooming out a little bit. We've got all of our teams now settled for Shanghai across all of the regions.
Yes, we do.
And we were talking about G2 being that first Ascension team to make it. Well, there's actually another one in China as well. Dragon Ranger Gaming.
Yeah. Best logo,
He's been the best IGL in the world right now.
I'm saying. I mean, that team.
It's hard not to say Sadak really with what he's achieved, to be honest.
Two of our teams from Ascension making it over to Shanghai.
Like, if I was forced to say anyone, I think Sadak is probably the one.
They are quite different for these teams. In terms of where you would expect to place when you're going into
Zero
a
minimum.
like
Thank you with the Prime. Thank you for the 9 months.
We're all talking about it, and I think the expectations, they haven't shifted too much. Leviathan are a super team. You expect them to be winning tournaments or placing top 2, making finals.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate the 9 months.
Now, of course, there's other teams in our league as well that have those same expectations. Teams like NRG or Sentinels after their run at Madrid, who are not here. But for LEV, I think losing this match, losing this BO5 in the lower
He's
bracket
equipped the
final,
DRG
the third
Classic.
seed into Shanghai.
I'm not even sure I'm going to get the
Yeah, it's
DRG
great
Classic.
that they got into Shanghai, but at the same time, it's not where they
EDG
would
and
like to be
Billy
placed,
Billy.
whereas G2, it feels like
I like the
they're running
DRG
out of
Classic
money
because
now.
it's different
Agree more. I think it'll be a
colours, but I'm not actually sure it's great.
Seed position. Well, Leviathan's IGL King is returning to the global stage, and we asked him to reveal the things most important to him. Here are his essentials.
Bueno, en TikTok literalmente veo las cosas más random del universo. De repente, no sé, si me salen cosas de fútbol, me salen cosas de memes.
This feels so much
muy
like the
random.
Pacific
Literal, mi TikTok es una mezcla de
5-hour
estupideces.
tech pulls.
Hola, Américas.
Same
Soy
map.
King y estos son mis esenciales.
Going through content.
Bueno, lamentablemente uno de mis primeros esenciales no lo puedo tener acá físicamente, que son mi familia. Tengo obviamente a mi madre, a mi padre y 2 hermanos y una hermana. Y también voy a añadir a mi novia como parte de mi familia. Nada,
How long
soy
is
muy
this time?
cercano
How long we've been?
literalmente a
21
todos.
minutes? That's not too bad.
Soy una
21.
persona, me considero una persona que es un mamón, por así decirlo, que se dice en Chile. Y soy muy cercano a todos mis hermanos siempre, así que es difícil estar como sin ellos, pero inclusive a la distancia siempre estoy hablando con ellos, ellos me preguntan cómo estoy y nada, hablo literalmente todos los días con mi novia, que es un pilar súper importante para mí, así que... Bueno, aquí está mi vaquita, se llama Nivancho, para mí es muy importante y... me es imposible ya vivir sin ella porque básicamente representa como un apoyo de mi novia, por así decirlo, que siempre que lo miro, por así decirlo, me dice como no importa como que estemos lejos, no importa que estemos a más de 10.000 kilómetros de distancia, siempre voy a estar contigo. Bueno, mi celular, muy importante para mí realmente, creo que siempre estoy
Going straight into Pacific after this, probably, man. Probably.
Un poco porque como estoy tan lejos actualmente de mi
Meant to,
familia, estoy siempre en
it's meant to be a
contacto
pretty
con
simple
ellos,
one, but
con mi novia, estoy
probably not.
literalmente todo el día hablando, entonces me es imposible vivir sin el celu porque es la única manera de estar cerca de mi familia. Bueno, después tengo mi billetera. No puedo salir sin ella literalmente a cualquier parte que
Can you
vaya.
say
aunque sé que no la voy a
21
usar.
3 times
Más que nada
fast?
porque
21,
si es que de
21, 21.
repente, como que me dan ganas
Yeah.
de comprarme algo, no sé, un snack, una agüita, una bebida, lo que sea.
24-hour
Tengo mi tarjeta
stream.
conmigo
Did
para comprar.
Shazam do
Y
his in the
también
end?
para siempre llevar el ID conmigo, porque mi madre siempre me decía que hay que tener el carnet, como le decimos, por cualquier cosa. Bueno, básicamente elegí el teclado porque representa básicamente toda mi historia, mis inicios en el gaming y por la razón que estoy acá actualmente. Gracias a mi hermano más grande, entré a jugar a los 6 años. Nada, significa mucho.
Dude, all
para
of
mí,
these kids started
ya no
playing
puedo vivir
before.
sin un teclado.
There was no chance for me. All of these kids started
elegí
playing
el
at like
perfume
4 or 6.
porque
The internet was
ya hay
not a
un
thing.
punto donde
I was
estoy
born in the
viciado
wrong
con-
era, bro.
con los
I
perfumes.
was born
Y nada,
too
actualmente, antes no era tan importante, pero a medida que fui creciendo me fue importando mucho como mi olor. Entonces, nada, no puedo vivir sin perfume y literal en cada ocasión lo uso. Muchas gracias por tomarse el tiempo de ver esto y conocer
Really
cuáles
fixed
son
his audio.
mis ítems esenciales. Así que nada, muchas gracias.
Welcome back, folks, to the desk here. During this series between G2 and Leviathan, it's a best of 5. We are unfortunately in a tech pause.
Hey, why are these
currently.
guys on my
It's a
screen,
best
man?
of
What's
5
going
tech
on here?
pause as well. It's our third one. It's evenly matched right now. It's a 2-1. I've been told.
We have what do you mean? We've had tech pauses.
Yeah, I'm
in the
running
best
2 minutes
five.
of
What was
ads.
No, I'm saying the
He's
matchup.
trying to make a joke.
I
I'm just making
apologize
a
to anyone
joke,
who
and
tanks
it just-
them.
Oh yeah, we're getting rolled by the tech pause, if that's
Yeah,
what you mean.
yeah.
I mean, Brent and Josh long since run out of material, but we are here, of course, to remediate that. That's right, because we're in a tech pause, it means it's time for a tech PAWS. Yep, we're doing it again. We want you to send us pictures of your Valorant-loving pets using the hashtags VCT Americas or VCT, and we'll share them to everyone here. And you have some time as well. to get those in, and we'll show them on the show as they come up. I'm not allowed to really partake in this because I've already demonstrated.
Yeah, I'm actually. Maybe I'll take a picture of this little guy right here, and this can be my.
That's gonna be your little guy.
Is that yours?
This is my pet. Yeah. Look at him. He's so cute.
Yeah?
He's all right. At least when he sits up.
What is this rabbit from? Is he just like one of like the little animals that's around the map?
Yeah, he's the rabbit with the knife that's like
Attack
in a
pause.
scent, he's having,
he's having
the
a meal.
wine.
He's
I
on
even got
Grease,
my.
too,
He's not having a
What have I got on
beer
there?
on
I said a meal.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say he's having
What
a
are
beer.
you saying?
It's been a long day at work.
Really hotly defending the
I
diet
don't get
here,
involved
Mr.
in this, I
Rabbit's
think.
son. Yeah.
He's
Okay.
great. Is that
Yeah,
his
I never
name?
take pictures,
I'm
man.
just calling him Mr. Rabbit's son. He has
All
an
right,
honorific.
Mr. Rabbit's son. Love it.
He's allowed.
That's a good name.
He's allowed to, even though we found him on a scent, which has no bearing to anything remotely Japanese. But that's how I've decided it's going to be. I don't know.
How it is.
I haven't had a new pet in ages.
Do you have any pets right now?
I have a cat.
What's her name?
Hugo.
Hugo?
What do you think?
I love a cat with a human name.
Yeah.
Is he a boss?
Yeah. He is. He looks like he's wearing a tuxedo. So I guess we just picked a boss-esque name
like
for
it.
him. Yeah.
Yep.
Here's the pet.
Whoa!
What? That cat is
Cypher cat?
crazy.
Cypher cat is excellent.
Cypher cat.
Give me a tweet.
That's awesome.
Best tweet, actually, right? Oh my God! What?
Oh, the duck in a hat.
We do.
Wait,
have
is that
somebody-
actually a
that
pet
Sideshow?
duck?
That looks like a crochet
That's Sideshow
hat, too.
shirt.
I want to point out this is also their profile picture.
Yeah.
True.
And it's a good
That's
profile
legit,
picture.
man.
Do you think the
I think it is the duck.
the duck tweeted this?
Did you know the ducks are free and you can just take them?
What? Just
Yeah. Who's going to stop you?
I don't know. Law
They're
enforcement.
free.
What? Yeah, my honest reaction to that statement. That's incredible.
This dog looks disappointed.
Yeah,
This is
in
me
you.
at the tech pod.
No,
Cat?
this literally.
Dude, I
this-
haven't taken any
this dog
pictures.
is not happy. This dog wants to see gameplay.
First of all, the
I'm thinking
hamster's
this is-
never
yeah,
out,
this
so
is not the first
that,
time
that's
I've seen this
impossible.
one.
Cat
That's
on
a
the
good
sink.
cat.
I should have pictures of
Car.
bunnies, but
Son of car? Mentioned.
Yeah, he gets mentioned a lot on this
Who
broadcast.
is this person?
Son of Car?
You should know Son of
He
Car.
was a player in like Challengers,
Yeah.
in Challengers qualifiers. Had like an insane game against Shopify Rebellion and stopped them from
Yeah.
qualifying.
Also, he's the son of Car.
Because the last time I heard it was Josh screaming at this, he was bodily
You live in
dragged
Los
out here.
Angeles. You should know a lot about Car.
I wish I didn't. I wish I knew much less about it.
Oh, that's
These are
a
some
beautiful
great
dog.
dogs. Shout out, we kind of skipped over the last dog, but I like the
Wait,
little
he has a Riot
looking
Buddy
up.
on his tag.
Oh, lit.
Yo, yeah, hit up Vipez FPS for the Riot Buddy, everybody. The IRL Riot Buddy.
That dog is actually the guy who runs Riot.
I believe it.
Yeah, he's the CEO.
Keep him coming, folks.
Little guy. Ooh.
Aww.
this is a pretty good way to get rid of the
He's got
tech
a little
boss.
cone on.
Do you send his cat
That's
in?
a great
Okay,
name.
I'm
Okay,
expecting
so
it.
you like human names, but also names of food.
Well, he likes food
For-
names.
for
I'm a
pets?
human name fan.
Okay.
I'm just a general name fan.
I just like names.
I'm a
I love a good
two-syllable
name.
name fan.
Yeah?
2 syllables go crazy.
Really?
Uber, Mimi, Wyatt.
I'm be furious if I don't see keep it as
saying
cat,
you hate
man. What's
Wyatt.
going on?
Wyatt is a 2-syllable
Oh,
name.
wait.
What?
Wyatt.
Wyatt.
No, that's gotta be one.
Wyatt.
Mimi, do you know how syllables work?
Wait, you're right. I didn't do great at that little clapping game. in
No,
elementary
who I hate
school.
is Brent. One syllable? Are you kidding me?
How is Brent one?
He's a one-syllable
Shit.
elitist.
Do you reckon they just get?
Okay, this is
They
what-
must
so
get
you
so
get
many
that. I'm
people
assuming this
posting
is
it.
The cat's name.
Yeah.
They haven't
No,
even
that's
picked keep
like-
as cat.
That's also just
Here's
a
my thought.
high-quality
Also, here's
photograph.
my cat.
Yeah, this is like HD. This is like they pulled out the DSLR for this.
It's like a black and white photo, too. It's
no, I
crazy.
think it's
No,
color.
it's just a little.
It's just a black and white
just a little
cat.
moody.
Oh, going out for a walk? I
Yeah,
like
look at
it.
his vet. That's a
I
very
think
long
walking
cat.
cats is extremely based.
I agree.
Yeah.
Especially, yeah. I mean, in Australia we have outside cats, so they walk themselves. You know what I mean?
I mean, I
But
feel like that's.
Yo, what about the
Yeah.
what about the cat backpacks? Those go
Oh,
crazy.
you
where
know
they
what's what,
peek
like,
their little
you can see
heads
it?
out on
Yeah,
your
they kinda
shoulder.
live.
Oh my
There's like
God.
a ton of stray cats that live in my neighborhood, and like 2 of them just like will walk around on my fence and come into my backyard
Yeah.
and stuff all the time.
That's
Pretty
almost
cool.
like you have 2 cats.
Walked into my house once.
Oh.
Actually, multiple
Wow,
times.
keep it.
He was
Didn't make
pretty
the
chill.
cut.
Cool.
Cool cat. Again, also similar to
Take a
ducks.
picture. Tweet
Similar to
hashtag
ducks, if
VCG.
you see a cat outside, they're free.
All right, I mean, let's play another game. We've got some time here. We'll play another game of Where Are You At? You guys should know it by now. Actually, we haven't had that many tech pauses in recent
No.
so maybe you've forgotten. But Where Are You At?
I'm in
Very
Los
simple
Angeles.
game. Ender's very good at this, as is Mimi. Mostly Ender, though. We will
I
show...
own in this game.
Do you though?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Ender
going
was
down.
kind of cracked last time.
No.
We're going to show you a really small
Fake
portion
narrative.
of a map, and we have to guess
What's
which
Sideshow
one it is,
tweeting? Is
right?
it something
which map
about
it is
his
from,
duck
right?
bit-
So let's
his
get
duck
started.
thing?
Let's look at our first one here.
Yeah, maybe
I
a
didn't
flash ban.
none of these
I'm
last
clicking
time,
this, probably
honestly.
gonna regret
I
it.
just spent enough time in the server.
What?
It's
on
Breeze.
earth? Oh yeah, the speakers.
It's the
Yeah,
speakers at the bottom
That
of the
is
bridge.
By mid, right?
He's looking
Yeah,
like
it's
Pet Cow.
it's in mid by attacker spawn.
Oh, I hope you guys have a lot prepared because we are breezing through these. We are ripping through.
Oh.
I didn't want to own that pun. I actually just wanted to move on, but now I have to.
No, now you do.
Here we go.
Tough. Cool
They did
cat.
this
Yo, the sign in there even said cool cat. That was
Really?
my honest reaction to all those tweets.
That's awesome.
They totally did this up for the Clove release, right? They changed that part of the map.
Did they?
Yeah, I think they had like an album
play
cover that
Valorant?
featured Clove or something like that.
I don't. Maybe they did. They
I
probably
dodge
did.
when I get breezed. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Whoops.
All right, let's have a look at our next
You're the
one
problem
here.
with
Our
rank.
second snippet. From one of
That's
our
unique
Valorant
with the
maps.
5 months. Thank you so much for the
okay,
prime.
we've got
That's Haven?
It's kind of.
Thank you
I
so
feel like
much.
that looks like one of the
It looks
roots
like
inside
the
Haven.
top
internal
of
root side?
A on Haven.
Yeah.
But is Haven even legal for this game? Could
I
it be
feel
a
like-
Yeah, you know, we could do that.
Keep
That's a
it.
curveball I just haven't
throwing
sat.
in.
Oh, man.
I haven't sat in this map for a hot minute.
I don't know
You
if
tried.
it is.
We're not doing deathmatch maps, right? It's only.
I think it's only like random.
yeah.
No, like
Deathmatch maps
Pro
would
play
be
map.
crazy.
Yeah, that would put us out there.
I don't think I
say-
can name all the deathmatch maps.
No.
Yeah, I
you
don't know
name
what their
one?
names are.
So anyway, we're gonna have a look at which map that came from. I actually don't think so. No, I know them. No, I thought I
Is
knew
it
them.
Cospo one?
Casbah, yeah. It's like, yeah.
Sure. Is it
wait,
Haven?
It's like
Is it
I hope
Haven?
it's Haven.
Split-esque, I thought.
It's
Oh,
Haven.
look at that.
Nice.
So
nice.
out of
All right.
the rotation maps are in play.
Piazza.
That's good to learn.
Piazza?
Piazza,
Piazza?
yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Piazza, that is real.
Actually, it's so easy.
Oh,
God,
Chad, I hate,
so one more.
I hate
Here we
these
got one
VODs
more,
that are
folks.
just 30 minutes
To
of a
guess here.
30
Well, I
minutes of
basically just
filler.
tack onto the answer of these two and claim credit for it.
Is
Ooh,
this?
I'm guessing Sunset.
Is that who's that in the photo?
It's Child.
This could also be.
Is that like
Pearl?
a young Rays or something?
Yeah. It could be like one of the shop windows on Pearl.
Yeah. I'm kind of split between Pearl and Sunset though, because I feel like those are the. Like,
I feel like I've owned the other ones. I've never seen this before.
yeah, I'm really clueless.
Where is Pearl set?
Pearl's underwater.
It's in it's
in
based
the
on
ocean?
Portugal though, I think.
Ah,
right?
yes.
Have you ever seen The Little Mermaid?
My
It has the
geography of
same yellow
Atlantis,
tram
how is
from
it?
Lisbon. But it's like future and it floats instead
You
of being
would
on
know
rails.
that it's the same yellow tram.
It's just a very, it's like a really iconic symbol of this.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Pearl.
think that's a good
Nolan,
guess.
Nolan 9K
'Cause look,
as
if
well
I'm
with the
seeing, like,
prime. Thank you
like
so much.
soccer setup,
Longer break
it's
than the
not
bleed
Sunset.
week
No,
1?
it-
Nah,
it's
that was
not
5
Sunset.
hours,
It'd be
bro.
like
We can't have
you
that
Play
today.
soccer in Los Angeles.
No,
I got to
they
sleep at
don't.
one point. That's not a
Soccer
thing.
players in Los Angeles.
No, they
That day that
don't.
was
They
fine.
just don't.
Today
They don't.
we got 3 best of
it's
5s
Doesn't Los
tomorrow.
Angeles have a soccer team?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
the
has
Galaxy.
anyone ever
can't
been
have
to
that
a
happening.
game? No.
I don't know if it's.
No.
I feel like
No one
that's an
plays soccer in LA.
irrefutable
This
fact.
is just a fact. It's a fact.
Okay.
I would say like it could use a boost in general, but
Yeah.
it is.
We
Soccer
play
is played out
baseball
here.
here.
All right.
Yeah.
Football.
Get us out of our misery. Show us which map this one originates from. Is it Pearl?
And it is.
It's
It
Pearl.
is. Wow.
There you-
Okay.
whoa, you're
Nicely
kinda-
done.
Look at me
You
go.
kinda owned.
I'm telling you.
You kind of own.
All right, there you have it. Okay, well, the team is hard at work right now trying to fix the audio on stage, so we're going to have a quick tech time out. We're going to be back after these messages.
Excuse me, would you mind taking a picture of us?
Oh, no problem.
And no cat.
You need
Keep it.
Verizon. Trade in
Ah.
that old thing and get a new iPhone 15
More ads?
Pro
Sure.
with tons of storage, so you can take all the pics. So many selfies.
A preposterous amount of panos!
That means panoramic. And as many portraits of me as your heart desires.
How about none?
None feels right.
Trade in any iPhone in any condition and get iPhone 15 Pro on us. Only on Verizon.
Red Bull gives you wings.
When I said only 21 minutes, not bad, that's true. It's 34 minutes now. Oh, did they make this advert louder? That was so loud, man.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Chat, I'll be back in a bit. Well, take it I didn't miss anything. And 6, what is this? Better not to be a clip of the ads.
Still into the post part we go. Valin doesn't set his sights towards a player.
Wait, what is this?
Gun advantage, health advantage.
Dude, that's sick, bro. Is that actually your dog?
Welcome back, everybody, to the lower bracket final of our VCT Stage 1, or our mid-season playoffs, rather. Thank you for sticking with us so far through
Someone
this
said hi in the tweet, yeah. That's actually your dog, that's legit.
Coming through. And we'll, of course, enjoy
strong
them
hat.
as they come. We're told we're not too far away here, but again, still sat in this break, still waiting on our experts out there to resolve the issue. How are we going? I mean, we can talk about
How are we going?
We can see them come
Going
through.
great,
We
man.
can also talk about the
How are
game.
you doing?
We have also seen a couple of notable things over the course of the series.
40-minute tech pause.
No, I don't want to say anything. I want to watch the game, Uber.
Okay.
Start the game.
So can we start the
You
game,
know what?
please?
Embodiment of chat on my desk. We're going to do just that. We're going to head now down to our casters who are ready to take us back in, everybody. That's right. It's time for more Breeze. We're going to join the game as G2.
That's what we had to do. Enders had to
on
ask.
the defense side.
Okay, now before I let it in, we're back into the action, and that was a lie. I lied to everybody, but this time I've been assured. I mean, listen, I was seeing a PC getting swapped out. There was a lot of trials and tribulations happening over on the stage, not even necessarily even in the server. But King is locked in, he's ready to go, and I believe that means we are also ready to go. 4-0 for G2. Finally, a bit of a buy online here for Leviathan, but again, you know, cast your minds back. It feels like eons now, but Aspas did end up forcing into that prior round, so he's one away from his Blade Storm.
Where are we? 4-0. Second buy round for Lev. Aspas just bought, so he doesn't have any guns. So he wants to get knives, but G2 are going to be on the top of the fact that he wants to get this orb, so they're going to have a punish for this.
They have to dodge the knife radius there, G2, so they're not in position to punish. But they do go for a reclear.
Yeah, late reclear as well. It's a dart and a flash. TP back.
Whoa, there's a lot of people here.
Contact of a multitude of players. Nobody clears this corner. Barrel sticks out, but takes with the response. Does equalize it. Now the door opens wide. Smokes at the feet. Snakebite. Vulnerable down, but not enough really here for Tex to get anything going. Aspas still.
That's a great molly from Jonah P.
Shouldn't like fish in a barrel. Whacking your head though with the updraft. Aspas with the movement. Can't quite avoid it. 2v3. King looked his way deep into the backline with the damage done. Set up. Pryor doesn't know where to expect.
Oh, I thought he was almost going to get that com 1v2.
Shutting it down and bringing it.
They kind of need this.
We'll play this one together. You can see that discipline, but
and by kind of need this, they really need this.
Wondering which position to play from, not knowing what Icy could be. As a dart, no theft. Advantage surely to G2 here, at least with the players, but it might just be a bit of those heroics. Shot dart close, backing away. Just needs the one kill to set things into motion. Haven't pushed them back.
Oh, that was unlucky. He tried pretty good there. It was
loose as well, so Icy can earn
real close.
Dimensional drift.
And this is a disastrous beginning here for Leviathan on a map that really should be favoring them. I think it was 13-6 the last time these two teams played. Wow. I think I just saw a flash of a tactical timeout there.
It's not the other one.
Bear in mind, guys, that the teams don't have the ability to talk to each other during these tech pauses, so it's not like
they've just been talking for the last 20 minutes.
This entire time, they haven't had an opportunity to really adjust the flow of this game. All right, so this one. Tactical, not technical.
Yes, tactical.
Don't worry.
Tactical this
time. Let's talk about some tactical things that went wrong.
Made food and missed nothing. Yeah, I mean, we're waiting for you, dude.
That triple walk up holes I thought was a nice play, preempted by Valen, but then the actual engage out through the switch door was horribly mistimed. Tex got a snakebite at his feet and decided to go forwards. Aspas decided to go backwards, so mistimed already. And then when Aspas committed, bumped his head and the movement wasn't quite there, and it wasn't synced up with the rest of the team. So really missing these teamwork elements and not on the same page, Lev, in terms of the timings that they're going for. And really, that's down to a comms issue of
25-30, nice, bro.
Aspas didn't follow. Was it the other way around? Do they have a protocol there where they're supposed to be cancelling and it was a mistake? Either way, G2 sitting pretty here. A map we didn't think that they would be able to find huge advantages on, and they're 5-0 up to begin.
That's a hefty
Another
lead.
big buy round. Kind of
online as well,
big force into it.
They can turn the tide
not too bad.
As well, in particular.
They're missing one trip. That's about it.
The back, I should say, of the economy of Leviathan.
Mazzino one away from his KO ultimate. And so, I think that's why they've started to flash.
Oh, double! Oh my God! Yeah, we got some nice stuff going on here. Got double flash into stun into recon behind, and on top of that, they Sova ult. So while you're trying to dodge the Sova ult, you're dodging people facing you and the Sova ult. This is their big. This is Lev's big third buy round.
Too many sight lines. Knows that one's a clone, but how does he manage that? He just can't. It's traded.
It's a lovely round from them.
These defense rounds are being played pretty much perfectly by G2. Icy there to back up Trent as well. And Lev.
Yeah, these guys have been working hard on this one.
2v4.
Looking nice.
Forced to take a fight before the plank goes down, really. And this is where the discipline of G2 is just excellent. Valen's not really taking an aggressive position. He's on an angle where he's massively favored. And then Icy Leaf doubled up. And they've spotted the aggression from Lev. Now Lev are forced to go for the plant and just play the 2v4. How do King and Mazzino work this?
Valen way ahead of the pack, but you're right. How do they work this particular spot?
Icy going into ult here does give them opportunities to gather info, but it does mean that that double up, Valen has to go and fight with Leaf now so that there's the buddy system intact.
Lost the one, Cosmic Divide. Split up the site, forcing a play now out of these players. No one to really disrupt this one. Who is going to be holding the wall? Mazzino catches the first, catches the second.
Oh, not.
It's beautiful. Magnificent work from them. Jonah P Blooms and blossoms the orb, a tap as well. Just wondering where Mazzino's position could be played. And out in the open. What a turn of events.
A nice round, but I feel like the Astro just helps them there.
Least likely of the rounds for them to be able to take away a 2v4.
Just give him a little bit of freedom to play around, and then take random timings.
He got one with a peek, playing back sight, and then the second off screen. Let's take a look at the replay. Because this one, back of the head of Icy, who just didn't quite realize where Leaf had died from. Normally, these are the rounds that G2 clean up very nicely. Buddy system, double up, trade people out. But Lev found those aggressive peak timings.
G2's money, though.
G2's set play comes to naught. Remember, the beginning of that round was absolutely fantastic. And
yeah, they had some cool stuff
there as well.
Right, this is a giant swing round.
Bit of a full reset when it comes to that ult economy.
Yeah, and again, because Mazzino has his KO ultimate up, you see Leaf here playing inside halls with his setup over on the opposite side of the map, so he can't get shut down by the null command. So two separate anti-KO setups, one aggressive and this one more passive, but both achieving the same goal of making this hard for
the
Lev to get into B.
Viper's gonna get the molly off.
Shot down close, just in case. Trips still up here in the pool,
And the Astra suck because Astra can just help long range. I mean, help from A site itself.
Opportunity. Trent take it out with a wall bang. Still playing a bit of patience for G2. Slow this one down here. Give them access to the site. Still
look at Jonah go. Yeah, they were so ready for this.
We'll try and get this plan down as well. But
so ready. Shout out to Jonah P. But honestly, just the whole setup was a great round. Yeah, it's a really nice setup.
And Valen's on the opposite side of the map. You've got two trips to play around. Not that they had as much impact, but still, that pressure, that fear in the minds of Leviathan. And then you've still got the snake bite that comes through from Jonah P. right before he's taken offline and suppressed. Beautifully worked there, G2. 2 rounds in a row. Yeah, they didn't win in round 6, but the actual game plan, the setup, was still immaculate, and it took a hero 2v4 to win it for Lev. So far, G2 are playing an amazing game on Breeze.
It's a map that we didn't really accredit to them.
Yeah, and the reason for that is that when things went to the attack side, they only won 2 out of 12 rounds last time.
Dude, I mean, they fully just changed it up. It's got a lot of new stuff.
Storming comeback come the side swap.
Over the top.
Dude, look at this buy. There's nothing here.
G2 seeking to delay
a double sheriff. That's it.
Which is the overwhelming might of Lev, seeking to take some names and potentially some guns if they can get access to the side as well. Jonah P. head on a swivel, knows he's being postured and approached onto this spot. Can't open himself up and needs some teammates to back him up. Still evened out now. 2 left to stand. They know what Aspas's positioning is in a crouched peek.
Valen's been hitting a lot of shots right now.
A fight here for Aspas and Tex now left.
Been good in playoffs.
Essentially an unwinnable scenario. Unless he can hit some miracle shots, but G2
let him go.
Never want to let anything slip.
Especially considering they just lost a 4v2.
Yeah.
This might be
making sure that they triple up in that spot.
I want to say this is going to be a fast map, but it's if you take out the tech pulls, it's a fast map.
Clean anti-eco there. I think it's fair to say G2 have completely dominated this half already. Even if Lev run it back all the way, this is still a very successful defense side. And it would be surprising to see Lev turn it around at this point. They've got a Hunter's Fury to try to work with. Com's normally good at being able to get a pick. You know, you'll often see the Hunter's Fury coming along this lane of the map, putting pressure along where the classic Cypher position is.
Okay, big buy round for Lev. Must win. What do they do?
We'll pit down over towards A. Knife is used early into mid here by Lev. They're not going to have this one, at least for the first 30 seconds or so, for an exec into B, which looks like that's what they want to gear up for.
And we've seen both teams put a pretty heavy emphasis towards these halls.
One trip.
Tech's going for it, Trent watching for it.
Slow round.
And again, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, does G2 have these level of game plans once we get to the attack side? But we'll have to wait to see all about that. Here, Lev takes some elbow control. Yeah, and Com's still in a good position to go for his Hunter's Fury.
Well, Knife's back online, and that's going to signal a chance to really move forwards. Knife is actually dodged here. Leaf setup.
Break the wall. He got the lock on. I mean, let's see what Valen can do. There's a lot on him here.
By Mazzino, just underhanded in their approach. Valen, though, is cut it up. Still this war that they've got to deal with. They don't really know how far these players have actually committed, but impeccable work. Leave for the crosshair placement. Drops up and props up that cage.
He's unlucky, man. He's doing great. Doing great work. Do they have any idea about the Astra back site? Well, they do now.
A necessary agent there. He's trying to sow some chaos, but he's not able to get it done. Clone ignored. Decay still there. King gives up the pit because they know exactly where Icy is. Spammed away. Bullet tag down to single digits.
That was a nice round at the end. Oh, I mean, Leaf got a little bit unlucky. Almost did on row one.
Creeping up behind that defensive wall. It's not their attack side wall that was being up there, but really nicely used G2's wall to their favor. I gotta say, this is the Aspas round that we've been waiting for.
Oh yeah.
We were talking about the fact that we expected him to be the star player for LEV on this map, on the attack side, on the defense side, both. And here, picking off both of those B site anchors, making things winnable for his team.
Operator investment here for Icy. And a mid play by G2. This is aggressive.
Yeah, they wait for the knife and then they late take middle. 4 people.
In front of it, looking to punish
G2 I mean, they're changing up a lot.
Danger. There's really,
it's hard to play against. We got straight up no one over towards B site right
His
now.
angles are good though when he tucks in that corner. As long as he doesn't get timing, he's
they just got a camera to spot.
This is going to be horribly awkward in mid. Could be for either team. It just depends who gets the info first.
6 cents for King for him to back away, but as the cage goes up, they're just not making any noise. They're creeping up behind them, and plenty of targets. A rich environment, but can they drop them? Only to one.
It's the spike though that's been dropped in.
Yeah, I mean, it's the most important kill. And this guy,
with the timing, taking it past it. No one was covering that drone. The reclear from Trent, spam into the box. LEV have got that firepower.
keep an eye. Astra drill. Dude, there's so much going on. Astra just got bad timing here.
Just dancing around the pillar. Valen getting caught and chewed up there by the trip. So now it is a chaotic beginning. Potentially end to this entire round.
Not a great play by Tex there, swinging on his own, allowing Jonah P to pick up a free one. Another swing.
Yeah, look at them, man. G2 looks so good on this map right now.
Need more coordination from LEV in those kind of spots.
Yes, what the hell? And the cuss isn't even a thing.
I mean, there's just no time with a position.
Yeah, and they win one, they lose the next.
The impossible.
There's Tex can't buy, but
left at this point. Yeah, we'll
just have to take the hit.
A pull on the spike as well. G2 holding passively in a few of the rounds that we saw prior, and then decided to go for a much more aggressive look.
Yeah, it's such a sick
change
up.
Stomping their way down mid though, quietly tucking themselves into crossfire positions. That setup would have been amazing against an A split, and then as soon as Tex threw his first cyber cage, they realized it was a B split and were able to get that timing behind as well. Of course, it could have gone badly for them if anybody on LEV had taken a look back towards mid, but it's an unexpected spot to clear. Another round, I'm afraid, where you're looking at Aspas to try to make miracles happen for LEV.
But he's blinded up. Can't take a fair fight there, not against Icy, and Icy gets out of dodge, commits the TP nice and early.
It was G2 that only got 2 rounds on their attack side last these two teams faced. LEV
like
could be held to the same here. Trent with another nice timing down.
This is so proactive by G2.
Yeah, they're finding amazing.
They are the whole time.
Any overextension by Trent would be punished.
He heard a footstep.
He did. Should be
He's going to hear the wall.
No, at least with the Viper wall going up. Trent, there's the punish. No horse lurk in action here. The players are working their way in though, using the cages, but it does not block the bullets. And still Jonah P not being cleared out. Dividing up the site, just splitting it up trap. Play by Aspas matters into his own hands. It's going to take more of that, I think, if they're going to stand a chance here in this particular round. Drone through and abound. Getting that tag, Aspas. He's hoping for a fair fight, at least potentially an easier one. Shock darts.
It comes so low.
Now going to be sticking that plant. G2 will try and take these fights together. Valen, flank attempts occurring. Icy from behind. Everything falling apart.
Ah, it looks like an absolute nightmare to play against, man.
Things down there. Amazing reposition from Icy, using that dimensional drift to ping out the locations of the LEV post-plant players.
They just keep getting the fast kills as well, I feel like.
That cut off another few angles.
Valen, yeah, he's doing so good. He keeps getting like multi-kills. He keeps killing 2 people.
I want to point out as well that when Jonah P is taking a fight on A, they don't bloom the smoke immediately. They allow Jonah to take a pick first, and then the smoke comes up from Valid. This is really nice usage of the Astra. It's not the basic stuff. They've got layers to what they're doing, if you couldn't tell already. This has been pretty much 11 rounds of excellence from G2. Even the rounds that they were losing, they had fantastic ideas.
I'd agree.
Last rounds, they get off out. They got Astra all,
because it's all been slow
Sova
play,
all.
not too much in terms of proactivity. Aggressive defensive plays here. One away for Mazzino to get that ult in the final round here, the first half.
Wall goes in. As soon as the wall's committed, Icy takes the TP. So fast rotate here. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the first times he's got a first kill for a while, it feels like.
Still revealed though, underhanded flash. No one really going to be revealed out into the open. Everybody playing anti towards it. Dart into the back clears it, and Aspas is eager to take some of that space. Map control for them. Hunter's Fury.
Oh, interesting. He popped the ult so he doesn't go down. Pretty huge. That was really sick from Mazzino. Dude, did he get that off the back of planting? I'm pretty confident he did. That was sick. Ooh, that was less sick. Hey, 3?
Not what they were looking for or anticipating.
Just 2 away, got the orb, and then, yeah, that was cool.
Lev, coming into this, would have been expecting that they were the favorites. And that's all it took. Take away Jonah P, suddenly that smoke no longer has any danger. And that's the big thing that Lev was struggling with the whole time. A 9-3 half looks immaculate for G2, but last time they only got 2 rounds on attack.
Well, let's send it down to Smith. She's standing by with Shy, actually, at a co-streaming booth, someone who's deeply familiar with both of these teams.
Thank you very much, Josh and Bren. As you said, sitting here with Shy as well as Dan. Thank you very much, Dryad, for the translations. Shy, I know that you obviously were on Leviathan last year. You're intimately familiar with King and Mazzino. Obviously, Aspas was a power addition to that team. What do you think it is that he brings outside of the obvious fragging prowess?
Bueno, sabemos que conoces mucho a Leviathan estando con ellos el año pasado, que conoces mucho a King y a Mazzino, pero con la adición de Aspas, ¿qué crees que le trae Aspas al equipo?
Siento que Aspas es uno de los mejores jugadores del mundo, uno de los mejores duelistas, y lo que más destaco que llegó al equipo fue esa calma de ser un jugador como que no se acelera y como que trae siempre calma al equipo, y sobre todo el firepower, y siento que ahora son uno de los equipos con mucha mira y demasiado firepower a la hora de jugar.
I think that Aspas is one of the best players in the world, one of the best duelists in the world, and what he brings to the team is that calm in tough situations, and bringing that calmness, and also bringing the firepower for the whole team.
Absolutely, and I feel like another player that has to help with that mood that you speak about is King, the in-game leader. You obviously played under him. What do you think his strengths are as an in-game leader, especially in these tense best-of-5 situations?
Y alguien que conoces también mucho es a King, que siendo el IGL, ¿cuál crees que es la fortaleza que tiene, especialmente en una serie de mejor de 5 como esta?
Lo que más destaco de él es sobre lo sincero que es a la hora de expresarse con el equipo. Conversé mucho con él ayer, y lo que me decía es que por más que no esté tuviendo una buena serie, él siempre intentaba expresarse al equipo, intentar apoyarse para él volver, y que el equipo también supiera que necesitaba como más de ello, y como esa vibra que tiene de apoyarse en sus compañeros, siento que lo hace unirse más.
What I highlight from King is how honest he is with the team. I talked a lot with him yesterday, and he was saying that when he's not having the best performance, he is relying on the team, and he's being honest about needing to rely on them, and being honest about asking them to do more and to help out when not everybody's going their way.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for taking the time for this interview. Josh and Bren, back to you guys.
And we are straight back into the swing of things here. This is aggression.
Yeah, straight
off
in.
the rip by Lev.
Fitzy428 with the prime. Thank you so much for that, dude. No way, that timing. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the prime usage. Oh boy, dude, these guys can't win a pistol, man.
Not turning to try to deal with that, not expecting that G2 would go for such a quick re-clear. 3v5, looking horrible for Lev. This
pistol
map,
round, man.
I mean, it's going to take something to pull this one back.
Really is. Maybe Mazzino could be the man to step up towards it, but just jumping around is too much to overcome. Swarmed! And as a 10-3.
Oh, that's 4-0.
G2 with a pistol
4-0 with the pistols. These guys are just... They're just dominating it. Getting off the good starts on every half.
G2.
Cupid raid. Hello, Cupid.
Recently,
Thank you so much, SK Cupid.
Let a massive lead slip away
Hope
from
stream is good.
to lose
Hope
their spot
hope your
in
cat
the
picture
grand
reaches the
finals of this
broadcast.
tournament. But this time they're up 7 rounds. They're on an anti-eco.
Wait, what was your ranked record?
Incredibly good game planning.
You lost 4 games.
So surely not again.
I can't laugh. I might play some ranked this week, man.
Coming down holes on the pistol.
Might
another double push
might get on some of that action.
Side of the map there. Kind of this route through elbow.
Wonder why I lost. Dude, he was literally in the stream the whole time. That's why you all happened to be in the stream and chat.
Look to try to drive things into A.
In a tag as well. I'm going to be backing away from that angle.
Wait, is that this week, Cupid?
So pull. Oh, I see in danger.
Oh, hold up.
Certainly so, and more so.
And we got a big duel at middle as well.
Really handle these kills. Leaf even a bit tenuous there into the mid angle. They are dropping like flies. Jonah P.
My God. Well, this one we thought this might be easy one. There's 4 people to pick up the 3 guns. And they're going to buy 2 guns, so it's going to be 2 against the 5 guns, but that is potentially, and not potentially, it's a giant round that could make them have a comeback.
That is so confusing as to how that even happened. I mean, Icy getting caught out.
Yeah, I mean, didn't exactly see all of it from Icy's POV, but yeah, they're not aware of a
Tuesday night you fly? Alright, that sounds cool.
Breaks it. Icy's way
Works
ahead of
well.
the rest of his team. Oh.
Yeah, I'll let you know, keep it.
Tried to deal with Leaf, who was playing through mid as well. That is
Actually, get your losses in now. That's actually good, man. Get your losses in now. Tank your elo.
He's definitely got at least
And then we'll
sights
start
on
queuing.
You do not want Leviathan to build up any level of economy for Aspas to start opping. In this round, obviously, the Outlaw against no armor or light armor, that's going to be phenomenal.
It's interesting. They didn't.
But once we get into
Did they not have
rifle
afforded
rounds, you can't allow Lev to build up crazy
2 guns?
eco
I mean, I
and just
guess
get it.
not.
That's
Let's
how
just accept
snowballs
this one.
happen with
Dude,
Aspas.
this is such
Yeah,
a
he's gonna be taking
big
fights
chance
aggro,
for Lev to get a lot of
disrespecting your
money.
Utility, and probably winning duels at long range on this map.
Camera's going to get early info.
Broke up now from G2.
So I'm just going to keep an eye on this, because I imagine Com has a sort of line up from here.
There's some very common execs that we'll be looking for here. Teleports into the back with an Astra Star. I actually saw Lev pinging that out during the halftime. So they're really aware of this kind of stuff, but this is different.
Yeah, okay. I mean, a bit of a fake gate crash. It was a knife that stunted the initial push with Valen also
Here comes the
falling
recon.
and toppling
Can't
down.
go out until this one finishes. Yeah, it's so nice. The recon's pinging on the wall, so they got to wait for it, and then they just hug the wall, and he just spams behind it.
For the glory and for the ult.
And for the ace. But they're going to leave him alive. I mean, Aspas has got 1 bullet left. Oh, okay. Still.
Well, I think we're about to see the upgrade, I would imagine, because everyone on G2 is going to be buying full armor. So do they
He's
go
not going
for
for it.
dropping
So he's going to keep it.
for Aspas?
30 секунд.
Lovely round from Mazzino there.
Yeah, it is.
But round 16, this is where we see whether the comeback is real or not. I know that seems strange when they're 5 rounds behind still, but yeah, again, nobody going for the op purchase for Aspas. He's got to make this work with an Outlaw against a team of
Ooh. Yeah, I love the idea though, but
needed that molly to come
third a bit
earlier
off.
so that the vulnerable was
A
applied.
good attempt. Oh my goodness.
Still doing good chip damage.
Trent, he's going to be...
And does get his ult though. Still has
I
drone.
think that he's still alive here, but yes, good chip damage, but an ult game.
Addison Huff with the Prime as well. Thank you for the 8 months.
Teams where you've got an opper there and somebody holding
They
over
hid
towards
the
elbow.
Prime sub option.
So he's directly down into it. I think G2 were jump spotting this one. Even
Thank
considering
you for
using the drone
that.
to clear
Thank
him
you for
out.
the 8 months, bro.
Obviously, I say opper, but again, Aspas has to be using this more like a marshal, going for the headshots. He's aware of the eco. He knows that these guys should be using full armor.
Hard to cross into mid, but Lev Pretty good read that this is going to be landing and ending over towards A. Com. Jumps
The timing like on
noise
this.
in the world being made. Oh my God, he just missed the
Time
timing
to
on that
release a
one, and now he's
tutorial.
gonna be met with a couple of rifles and bullets. Players here through the wall.
Oh my goodness, how's he still... Dude, he could
No, instead it's King who
still
falls.
getting kills.
Aspas forced to back away from this one. He can't
And
take a fight.
Mazino, oh man,
Close and
1
personal
inch,
with that outlaw
6.
into his hands. Flash is dodged
Dude,
by
Icy
Mazino,
did
but
great.
Icy's too
Tanked
quick
the
with it.
spamming down to 60 HP, then just doesn't even worry about it. Still just focuses on the site. Gives Trent info so he can pop the ult.
Locked out by some of the Astra util as well.
Arc 1 with the Prime as well. Thank you so much for that,
He's
man.
not going to have that pull on the spike, but
Thank you for doing that, dude. Appreciate you. Thanks
maybe
for the
if Tex
Prime.
can root Valen out of this spot. And in fact, he does. So the game's
Expecting
on.
it. Yeah, the game is on. Like you said, not going to have any of that post-plan pull util.
Ah,
G2, couple of plays need to
Off
find
the
their
plant's too
shots.
good right now.
Leaf, he's heating up. Drops it down to just the 2. And a reminder
The
again,
timing of
Aspas
Halls,
away
yeah,
from
because
his
he's just
not ideal
dodging.
timing.
Like the guy's just
King.
going left and right to get
He'll
info
take
as
the peek
well.
and take the fight, but really
Yeah, it
his
was
team
very
should have
nice.
This one in the bag.
Any damage here, though, is good. They've already knocked armor off Trent and Icy. But if they could take another weapon, unfortunately,
Yeah, but
this explosion
Aspas
is
is
going to
get
the two
up.
teams, stopping LEV from harassing the rest of the G2 players who get up to
Dude, 3
11.
people survive a G2. They're in a really
So it's good
strong
damage
spot.
from LEV on their bonus round, but they'll have been hoping for more there. A conversion would have been just what the doctor ordered to start a comeback from happening, or to start the comeback happening, I should say. Now that we're heading into the next round, though, almost guaranteed that Aspas is going to go for the operator.
Oh, yeah.
And here it is, round 17, Aspas off. And considering that G2 have been putting a premium on taking A main control and farming the orb and that kind of thing, and the fact that Icy is 1 away from the orb, I would be expecting LEV to be challenging A main with that. But they're not going for it.
No,
They're going to
Wait.
allow the ult to go the way of G2.
they put the camera where the recon hits. They doubled
Has
it.
to be worried about multitude of other angles, so he backs himself away.
The thing is here, as soon as you don't see Icy's ult come online in A main, you might be thinking that the route of G2 is somewhere completely else. That's why Aspas is trending over here. It doesn't feel like they've taken heavy A main because the Yoru ult didn't come online.
Look how concerned he is that they've looked their way up through
Yeah.
mid.
I think they've got a great
Probably
lead here
wants
just
to come
because
to
that ult
recon
orb hasn't been
middle.
taken onto the premium target.
They can
Here's
hear
him
it,
in
footsteps
tube.
at least. Aspas knows that something's up. Door opened up.
Bro, they're doing a great job of just making sure Aspas can't do anything.
One and done now, and the approach comes down into the double door angle. How does Trent go down to the util? Still, Mazino is ducking and dodging it. King, this guy was never in trouble.
Give me this POV, dude. Poor, I feel bad for the observer there, because like they're both dueling at the same time, and the other person gets 4 kills. We'll still blame Prius for it, obviously, because it's his decision, but it was just a 50-50.
Yeah, Mazino and King, the two core players from Leviathan, showcasing why they've survived the chops and changes on this roster and its evolution into a super team. Look at that.
Oh
He's
yeah,
been
lovely.
So great in spots like that. And he's helped Leviathan start the comeback in
And
reality.
I mean, they have
This is
so
where
much
you
money
start
for
to
the
knock
comeback.
G2s
That
and
is
go
the
down.
thing. It's
Heavily
just
this by Aspas.
the problem is
The window
these
angle being
ults
held.
are gonna these ults are the one.
Dash is popped and active, but no
This
one's
is far
gonna
away,
give them
though.
any sort of easy kills. In fact, spotted by the cam.
It's actually the fight over towards A main that is most dangerous for LEV, I think.
Well, that didn't go far enough.
That's too low. G2 want nothing to do with it.
Yeah, they have. I mean, LEV boldly have full read cleared out A main in this timing.
It's still nice from
gonna give them
Aspas.
plenty
The
of
thing that
info.
worries me is how
G2 can
little
play around
information
control,
Lev have
so
over
that's
towards
where
middle.
Aspas is
Once
focused,
G2
not
realize
towards
this is
B.
clear, yeah, B split right now feels like it would own.
Drone though from Com clears through double doors.
They
as
haven't
well,
really,
so they're very
haven't really
confident
prodded
it's not
around
an
middle
ace
much.
split.
And starting to stack here with players too. They have a knife and a lot of delay util. There's the first one.
This is the
EU sent flying nade as well.
potential for that TP.
Yeah, they call the cancel. Call the cancel, but I mean,
Well, actually, I think
there's
it's
3
suppressed.
people here.
Knife, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So lovely play by Mazino there.
And King tucks
Disrupting
in.
that execute. Normally be a gate crash into the smoke.
Don't get worried about the time here for G2.
Gonna get
Could
2.
win the round again.
They absolutely could. Still locking it down here. Even with the pistols in hand, it's a beautiful
Ooh.
flash.
He's full blind for that 3rd kill. That is The thing that's impressive about that is he like didn't die for a little bit, so he imagined the duel was still happening and then put his crosshair to the right.
This is LEV, like you said, the comeback is on at this point.
That was sick, man.
They've got to work with, of course. I mean, G2 only have to convert 2 rounds, but this might be the time to do it for them. Plenty of ults in the back pocket, cornucopia of it.
Exactly, this is G2's opportunity to stop them.
Yeah, that was sick, man.
King's been a menace, though, dominating towards A main. I think G2, rather than focusing on an ult play, might just want to make sure that any retakes over towards A get stopped. Aspas is going to
do
challenge
they
this take
have
over towards Elbow
an
right at the
Astra,
start.
Yoru ult?
The window position
They
being
must
held
do.
here with a cage. Popped up here, deep knife that's cross map.
You would imagine they do.
Again, A main
There's been a lot.
in this situation.
This proactivity
All
means
goes
that they've been
in.
heavy
Doesn't look
stacked.
like there's
They've
any
got
kind of
players
cubby. Actually,
get
that's
a
a
move
lie.
on. Dimensional
Yeah.
drift up. Gonna be spotting out
Right,
Aspas.
is this
He's
the
right.
plan?
Body block damage.
Yeah.
Done. It's the assist setting up Aspas. Oh, this guy will not be
Oh
removed.
my god,
I
the
see.
fact that Tex gets
Something
2
to
over
say
towards
about it,
site as well.
Sabs onto the
Yeah,
second
Aspas was
hit
fully
down
on the
into
fact that they
post.
might try and go into the cubby there and using a combo.
Chances here.
This pit is difficult to play around as the post planter because you just get surrounded. Aspas on top, turret mode.
Yeah,
They
weren't
did great,
expecting that
man.
one. I think
Tex
Aspas
and
just behind the
Aspas.
cosmic divide.
Wait, that's
Obfuscated
2 of the
it.
huge
He
ults,
intended
right?
he was going to be playing
Oh, this
perched
is
up. Now it leaves it
not
to
too
Jonah.
bad right
He's got
now.
the pit to maneuver around. Finds the first, finds a second. 5 HP.
Oh.
Molly straight to the sky.
Oh my god, the Molly actually secures it.
Retreats to a more defensible position. Spamming away. Aspas. Options running out. Time. Jonah P. This is a masterclass from him. And yes,
That's a
time
sick
has
round from
run
him.
outrageous
Yeah,
from
I mean,
Jonah
all of the
P.
ults
Could
used,
not
but they got the
hunt him
round
out.
in the
They
end.
could not stiff him out.
And it doesn't matter too much, they got so much money.
The economy is still good for LEV here, but G2 getting up to 12.
That's a shame, dude. Tex and Aspas did unreal work.
Got double kills defending
Nikki
the
Sid
B-side.
with the gifted. How many chances? I'll write it again for you. There you go. 5.
Like that are really
Not my
hard
best
to play
5, not
around
my worst.
Because your opponents can surround you. You don't have a safe back up against the wall position, but Jonah found the timing on both of those players. G2 have played a lovely game here, and they've found the individual moments when it matters.
LEV need to start winning pistols as they lose in this. They're gonna lose this best of 5 if they don't get any
Knife
pistols,
again here,
man.
but this is a turning point for G2. LEV have managed to put an operator in Aspas'
Because their buy rounds look so
Leaf's
fine.
position here is really nice as well.
I mean, that's a spam from tunnel. Straight down when they see the orb popped up. Mazzino running inside of it. He's got to be worried. No contestation, though, from G2. Not for now. Not that I've lost this player.
If King goes for information, or Tex goes for information,
Have a repeat and punish.
Oh my
Aspas
goodness.
quick, but not quick enough
Oh,
to
that's the
escape.
B site open.
The ire of G2 somehow.
Yeah, and Tex is like trying to watch the back of Aspas. Doesn't want him to get
footstep noises here as he leaves
timed
the
in the
pit,
side.
so Leaf doesn't know he has a timing.
This, I mean, we mentioned this a bit earlier, bro. Like 2-3 rounds ago, the fact that mid is just open.
They head back to A here.
They're just allowed
Leaf's
to
gonna be
chill out
giving
in
them
this
these dark
area
comms,
here.
But G2 are playing very spread right now. And King's positioning is pretty difficult to get a read on. Could get timing if Leaf was playing aggro, but he's not. He's just holding his position over towards
King's
A
going
main.
for a repeat, potentially.
And the re-clear towards elbow.
Okay. 30 seconds.
30 seconds
G2.
left.
Which direction? King spotted. Sees 2. Going for the refight. Com. Drop down. Sat down towards the spectator seat. Almost the entirety for them. And guess what?
huge
They're going to be
round.
exiting them soon enough.
I know exactly.
This is G2 on the precipice here of taking this map. Make it nice and even. 1-1 here in this best of 5 lower finals. And there it is.
Very nice.
Final kill into Mazzino will seal it up there.
Very, very nice,
So here
man.
we stand 1-1 in our best of 5. A map that we really were trending towards the direction of
Long map.
to have all the advantages.
Hour and 15.
And LEV couldn't get themselves on